Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, wherever you're joining us today at Nkolo Mahadum Wisdom University in this live lecture. Today's date is Afo Market Day in the 12th month of the Igbo lunar calendar called Onwa Ede Ajana. We are still in the 12th month of the lunar calendar, while in the Roman Catholic calendar, today's date is 1st January 7th, 2025. And remember, Nkolo Mahadum was set up to decolonize our minds, to set Africa free from mental slavery and colonial information that are affecting us adversely. And that is why we present lectures in this Mahadum Wisdom University, packaged in Biafran and African perspectives. That is how you should be seeing things, not the way being presented by other cultures who are also defending their own race. And therefore, we are advising you to please join us and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter and other social media platforms. And then like our lectures, comment so that we know how you are feeling, and share it to everybody. Invite your friends, invite your family members, because Nkolo Mahadum Wisdom University is an university. It's not a gossiping center where we present issues across the world so that you know how it is affecting our people, so that our people can be free. And the title of today's lecture is The Killing of a Teenager by Joseph Enyinnaya, a Catholic Reverend Father, shows that foreign religion is bad, not working for our people, and they should face the reality. The title of today's lecture is that The Killing of a Teenager by Joseph Enyinnaya, a Catholic Reverend Father in Amaimo in Imo State, shows that the colonial foreign religion in our land is bad and not working for our people, and they should face the reality. And this incident, like I mentioned earlier, it occurred on December 31st, 2024. You know, the churches they organize the last day of their year, December 31st, at St. Columba's Catholic Church in Amaimo, Ikeduru local government of Imo State. That was where it happened. That was where the Reverend Father shot this teenage boy to death. Why did it happen? It happened because the boy was being accused of throwing fireworks, what we call dunkouts, around the church and inside the church. That was the accusation. And then Reverend Father Joseph Enyinnaya pulled out his gun, his revolver, at the Catholic Church and shot this teenage boy to death. Reverend Father Joseph Enyinnaya, who was presiding at the Columbus Catholic Church, pulled his revolver, his gun, and shot this boy to death. And Nkolo Mahadum really, the members, all the staff of Nkolo Mahadum was really pained by that event. And that's why we are doing this lecture, to save our people. And the question that arises is, why did the Reverend Father brought a gun to the church? That is the first question. And the answer we are giving is maybe the Reverend Father was afraid of being killed or kidnapped. Another question is this: why did the Reverend Father Joseph Enyinnaya not rely on his Bible and Jesus to save him? Why did he not rely on his Bible and Jesus to save him? It shows that either the Bible or Jesus have any power to do anything for anybody. And therefore, that was why he came prepared with his gun to the church and then decided to shoot this boy to death because he was throwing knockouts around the church premises. This boy would have been saved if this boy had not left his house to go to attend that midnight service that the church was organizing, where the only thing they give to you in any of their service is to take away your time, take your money away, kill you, or give you false hope. That's what you get. Now, what is the general implication? The general implication is that the Bible and the Jesus and the Reverend Fathers and bishops don't have no power. You don't have any power at all to save anybody or to do anything for you. And we give you some instances to show you that either the Reverend Father or the bishops have any power. On January 15, 2003, terrorists in Niger State set Reverend Isaac Achi on fire. A Reverend Father, Isaac Achi, was set on fire in Niger State. And another priest, Father Collins, was shot on that particular day as well. On January 14, 2023, a priest in Omu, Ekiti, in Oye local government, Reverend Father Michael Olo Finade, was kidnapped. He was kidnapped. And in 1922, that was when you have one of the highest kidnapping and killing of Reverend Fathers in Nigeria. Reverend Father Abraham Kanut was kidnapped in Kachia local government area. Reverend, also in the same year, on August 1922, Reverend Chinedu Nwadike was also abducted alongside seminarian Emmanuel Nwafo. Also, Reverend Father Christopher Odia was killed by kidnappers on his way to Sunday Mass at St. Michael Catholic Church. This one was going to Sunday Mass, and he was kidnapped on his way to Sunday Mass. That was Reverend Father Christopher Odia. He was actually killed by kidnappers on his way to Sunday Mass. So if the church has anything to offer anybody, why would the church or the Bible or Jesus allow this Reverend Father who is going to deliver a mass at St. Michael Catholic Church to be kidnapped and killed? In June 2022, in June 2022, Reverend Father Vitus Borogo was killed in Kaduna. Reverend Father Peter Amodu was kidnapped by armed men in Otubo in Benue State. And there's a lot of kidnapping and killings of Reverend Fathers in 2024. I want you to go and do that research. But on December 26, 2024, Reverend Father Tobias Chukwujeku Okonkwo was shot dead by unknown gunmen in Ihiala, Anambra State. And then, on the 30th of December, Reverend Father Emmanuel Obimma, this was popularly known as Ebube Monso, paid 1 million naira to rescue another Reverend Father, Nonso, who was kidnapped. So, with all these kidnappings and killings of Reverend Fathers, that shows you that Reverend Fathers doesn't have no power. And one shouldn't be wasting their time depending on these people to solve any of your problems. They don't have no power. They cannot save themselves. Why then do you think or hope that they will save you in any shape or form? And therefore, they should face the reality. The reality is that the church, the Catholic Church, and their Reverend Fathers and bishops are losing ground. They are not facing the reality. They should face the government to provide security for everybody. When everybody is protected, they themselves will also be protected. They should make sure that all the Fulani, herdsmen, terrorist kidnappers in our land, especially in Biafra land and all over Nigeria, are flushed out of the geographical area, flushed out of the land. That's the only thing that will save your face. But if you keep on not doing something physically, not doing something tangibly, just like Ibemonso did. Ibemonso rallied the security forces and brought money to save Reverend Father Nonso from the kidnappers. Face the reality. Stop killing our youths. Stop killing our teenagers because they are shooting knockout or fireworks around the church. After all, you invited them to come over there. That's one important things in Colum Hadam Wisdom University want you to know today. That the killing of this teenager by Joseph Enyinnaya, a Catholic Reverend Father, is an indication that the foreign imposed Western religion is bad and not working for our people. And they should face the reality. They shouldn't have occurred on 31st December at St. Columba's Catholic Church. And the name Columbus Catholic Church, if you watch all the names that are given the Catholic Church in Nigeria, they are foreign names. Some of the people they don't even know. St. Columbus, who doesn't know Columbus? A conqueror. They used to name a church. The Catholic Church supposed to do they need to reverse some of their ways in our land. It's a call for them to reverse their way in our land. The shooting of this boy is a call for revision. The status quo should not be maintained. And the question is, why did this Reverend Father brought a gun to the church? Why should he bring a church which is afraid of being kidnapped and killed? If he's being afraid of being kidnapped and killed, then where is the power? Where is that power in the Bible or in the Jesus or in whatever they are claiming? Where is that power? And you can tell from all the implications that we have enumerated, such as the Reverend Fathers and bishops which have been kidnapped or killed in Nigeria. There's a lot of them. Reverend Father, on January 15, 2003, terrorists in Niger State set Reverend Isaac Achi on fire and shot another priest, Reverend Father Collins. He was shot. And also on January 14th, 2023, a priest in Omu, Ekiti, Oyo local government, Father Michael Olofinade, was kidnapped. And Reverend Father Abraham Kanut was kidnapped in Kachia local government area. Reverend Father Chinedu Nwadike was abducted alongside seminarian Emma Nwafo. Reverend Father Christopher Odia was kidnapped on his way to Sunday Mass at St. Michael Catholic Church. In June 2022, Reverend Father Vitus Borogo was killed in Kaduna. Also, Reverend Father Peter Amodu was kidnapped by armed men in Otupo, Benue State. And December 26, 2024, Reverend Father Tobias Chukwujeku Okonkwo was shot dead in Ihiala in Anambra State. And Reverend Father Emmanuel Obimma, popularly known as Ebubemonso, paid 1 million to rescue Reverend Father Nonso from kidnappers. So if they have power, why are they being killed and kidnapped? So my African brothers, my Biafran brothers, wake up. Wake up from slavery. Get yourself out of mental slavery. That is why you should follow us on Column Hadum, where we try to get you out from mental slavery so you can be yourself and do the right thing and save your time and stay at home instead of going to a place where they will waste your time, take your money, brainwash you, kill you, and you come back with nothing. And with this, we shall be bringing today's lecture to an end. But before we do, all Africans must rise up to dismantle all the colonial boundaries in Africa, because those are the sources of the poverty, the migration, the wars, the slavery, and the dehumanization and killings, exploitation in our land. And with this, we shall be bringing today's lecture to an end. Thank you very much for joining us today, and have a nice, beautiful day. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.